in Process, a monthly video series that shares the biggest updates from the process industry across Europe and the US. I'm your host, Kane van Heiningen, Consultant Service Associate here at Coalesce Management Consulting, a process industry consultant that provides engineering and project management services on process investment projects on a global scale. Today we'll share some of the most significant recent developments of the electrical vehicle battery industry across Europe and the US. According to the International Energy Agency, electric vehicles passed 10% of all global vehicle sales in 2022. This number is set to increase to well over 30% by the end of the decade. To keep up with the immense growth, the current and prospective industry leaders continue to announce their capital efforts to keep up with the demand. For our first story, Ford recently broke news that they will officially build an electric vehicle battery plant in Marshall, Michigan, with a total capital expenditure budget of $3.5 billion. The plant will create lithium iron phosphate batteries, which use less materials that are high in both cost and demand. On this impressive project, Ford is collaborating with Chinese battery manufacturer Contemporary Amperex Technology, better known as CATL. However, Ford will solely own the new facility through a subsidiary and will not operate the plant as a joint venture with CATL. Lisa Drake, Ford's Vice President of EV Industrialization, stated, "The LFP technology is already here in the United States. It's in a lot of consumers' electronics products. It's actually in another OEM product, but unfortunately it's always imported. This project is aimed at the de-risking by the actually building out the capacity and the capability to scale this technology in the United States, where Ford has control." In our next story, Magna recently announced that it is investing more than $470 million to expand its operations across Ontario, Canada, into 5 new locations. One of the locations featured in this program is a new battery enclosure facility in Brampton to support the demand for the highly anticipated Ford F-150 Lightning and future OEM programs. Through various investments, as well as $23.6 million in grants from the Ontario government, Magna is looking to launch the program in Guelph, Belleville, Newmarket, Windsor, and Penetanguishene. At full operation, the program is expected to bring more than 1,000 new jobs to Ontario over the next few years. For our third story, Skeleton Technologies is planning to invest 220 million euros to build the world's largest supercapacitor factory in partnership with Siemens. As they target the Leipzig area in Germany, Skeleton is planning to implement a fully automated digitalized manufacturing plant. From the initial cell design of the supercapacitors all the way to the production, the project aims to achieve digitization of Skeleton's entire value chain and scale up the production of the next generation of supercapacitors. Siemens plans to support this initiative with its well-established digital enterprise portfolio, as well as their track record experience in industrial battery cell production. Upon succession of this project, the two companies are planning to continue collaborating in the future. For our last story, battery manufacturers InoBat and Gotion High-Tech have signed a non-binding memorandum of understanding on a battery production cooperation. While the agreement also considers other aspects of the cooperation, the main target pertains annual production capacities of 40 gigawatt hours for EV battery cells and packs. The preference of location to build the battery factory is in Central or Eastern Europe. Furthermore, the two future partners plan to examine and co-develop the potential for ESS battery production at the existing InoBat site in Slovakia. Additionally, the partners are considering recycling concept for production scrap and end-of-life cycles for used batteries. Marian Bocek, founder and CEO of InoBat, stated, "Gotion is an ideal partner for InoBat. Like us, they firmly believe that a sustainable future is only achievable if the energy and the projects that provide this energy can both be sourced and recycled in a sustainable manner, sharing the cradle-to-cradle ethos that lies in the heart of InoBat. It is exciting to have the opportunity to leverage both our complementary capabilities as well as having the objective to work together on areas that we have yet to explore." These were the biggest updates from the EV battery materials industry across Europe and the US. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a comment, and a share. If you have an advanced engineering project coming up, CMC provides engineering, construction, and project management services to help you deliver your project ahead of schedule and under budget. For more information, visit www.expertisedeliver.com or reach out directly to me on LinkedIn. Thank you for watching. I'm Kane van Heiningen. This has been Work in Process. See you next month.